Hey everyone, this is Brian Drury of Overcoming Graduation, and today I want to talk to you about the overwhelm of making a difference. Now, when we think about making a difference in the world, doing something, committing ourselves to a cause, it seems like it's just going to have all this implicit energy. We think about those people in need, we think about serving that cause, and we go, well, this is going to be amazing. This is going to change people's lives. This is going to be so good. I'm going to have all this energy. Nothing's going to stop me. And maybe you learn about this cause and you go, I'm getting involved right now. I'm diving in. Then you get into the research, and then you realize this problem is a lot bigger than you thought. And that business you were going to build to fix it or to serve that need, well, it's going to take a lot more thought, effort, attention than you thought, and you're feeling a bit overwhelmed. And then you start to see the bigger societal pictures. You start to see the political pictures. You start to look at how people online, when it comes to this cause, there's people on both sides and they're yelling at each other, and you see like, I'm going to be getting into that if I try to make a difference in this cause. And is it really worth it? And there's times where we are so committed and we're so excited about making a difference, but the fear can get so great that we sit there in inaction just thinking, one day it'll be easier. One day I'll have the confidence. One day it'll come forward. Now, this idea of overwhelm when it comes to making a difference is something that I think is so prevalent and very, very seldomly talked about. When I talk to my other friends who are entrepreneurs that are serving good causes and working to really make a difference in people's lives, there is a lot of fear and uncertainty that goes into it. There's a lot of breaking through barriers. There's a lot of just being resourceful and figuring things out. But when you face that overwhelm, one of the best things I can recommend is to bring things down, bring things closer. Let's say it's hunger, and that's the cause that you want to help people with. And you say, I want to feed everyone on the planet. Then you start to research, and you look at the numbers, you're like, oh my God, this is so overwhelming, and there's different countries and different governments. How can I even pause yourself? Stop yourself right there, because your amygdala is trying to run you into the wall to get you to stay stuck and just go and distract yourself and watch TV. Pause, go, amygdala, I got you. But I don't need to feed the whole world today. Who can I help right now? Who can I make a difference for now? That means right now, today, or within this week. Maybe something you got to schedule. Maybe it is working in a soup kitchen. Maybe it is like some people do, and I know some places this is illegal, so look into your local regulations and local requirements. I don't want someone taking advice from this video and being like, Brian, I got arrested. But if you can cook food and then bring it to people that don't have food available or people who are homeless, who are the people that you can help right now? And here, even better, think about this. What if you're walking down the street and someone says, hey, could I have a few bucks for some food? I'm starving. And you go, listen, I'll buy your food. And then you take care of that person. That's one person. That's one step. That's one more person that benefited from your action. You might think, well, that's too small. I've got big dreams. Well, all big dreams start with one. They all start with one. It's one person, one podcast, one episode, one donation, $1. It all starts with one. So many times we get so overwhelmed by the big picture that we want to get to one day that we don't even get started with the people around us and helping and serving that cause. Here's the other benefit. If you get started helping people and serving the cause that in your heart you know you want to serve, you get that excitement and that energy. You get to see the look on a person's face when you give to them, and you give without the expectation of anything in return. You get to feel that joy of bringing your light to the world and realizing this is what I'm here to do. This is one of the main things. This is one of the best things I could be doing. So that joy and that excitement that comes along with it only comes when you're serving your cause and you're helping the people that you know you want to help in this world. You might be saying, well, Brian, my cause isn't super altruistic. It's not about ending world hunger or curing a disease. And I don't really want to tell people, but guys, think about this. Think about how comedians have changed your life. Think about how artists have changed your life. Think about how a really good skateboarder can inspire you to do something that you never thought was possible just by watching him do his thing or watching her do her thing. That's incredible. You watch people create their art and create their light, and they inspire and touch people's lives through what they do. So it doesn't have to be these big societal causes that we typically go to when it comes to service. Think about how you can best serve and how you can bring smiles and joy. And maybe it's randomly handing out balloons at Venice Beach like my buddy and his friends did. Maybe it's just serving and smiling. Maybe it's just being the best possible whatever it is you are and growing in that. Because when we show up, when we look to help the people around us, that has a multiplier effect, because you help 2 people today and they go help 3 people and they help and go on and on and on, and it multiplies and multiplies. It's amazing how much of an impact we can have when we don't get overwhelmed by the big numbers and we focus on helping the people that are with us right now. And for the entrepreneurs out there, you might say, I only have 20 people listening to my podcast right now. That's 20 different people. Imagine sitting in a room with 20 people. Would you go, well, this is nothing. What's the point? You go, oh my God, I have 20 people in this room. I need to serve them to the best of my ability. Don't lose sight of the people behind the screens just because we're in a digital world. Guys, I hope you enjoyed that message today. I love you all. These are reminders from me as much as they are for anybody watching, and I hope you guys know that. And I try to emphasize that as much as possible when I'm doing this or my podcast or even seminars and coaching. So I love you all. Thanks for being a part of this. If you haven't already, be sure to subscribe to the channel, like the video, leave a comment. I'd love to hear from you. And if you would like help taking action, getting things done, and being more productive than ever before, I'd love for you to check out the Most Productive Hour accountability group that I created to help people get more done in less time, connect with a like-minded group of people, be accountable, and all of these things were from my market research of what people needed most. So this is a super affordable group. It's a daily group. I'm in there every single day, and I'm posting, and I'm there with you. So if you want to be a part of that, join in this group, join this community. I'd love for you to check out overcominggraduation.com/mph or to click the link in the comments below. I love you all. Thanks for being a part of this, and I'll talk to you again real soon.